Uh,
I took a Blackwell class on the history of truckers. I always wanted to drive a rig on the road.
Finally, a Blackwell student with brains. Next time I get a local job, I'll let you ride along. Take care.
so now can I take a photo?
Do they teach English over at that arty-farty school? I'm done talking. Over and out.
Right, so now it's letting me do it.
Hey, how's it going?
Peachy. Interview over.
Actually, I wanted to ask if that's your bitchin' 1977 Needham 18-wheeler out there.
How the hell did you know that?
My friend Rachel Amber told me about this cool rig in town because I love taking pictures of truckers.
You knew Rachel. She sure didn't give a rat's ass about truckers. Or real work.
Oh, so you must have known her too?
Only from the diner. She was just a gold digger. She belonged in California with all those... you-know-who-know-whats. Good riddance. But you can take pictures of my truck anytime. Take care.
Thanks, dude. Fucking took you long enough. I needed to do that. Yeah, right. I thought you might be ready for the Vortex Club, but after the shit you pulled with Jefferson, no fucking way. You're such an emo queen that you didn't want anybody going with him to this... to the what? SF. You're even too much of a pussy to enter your cliche selfies in one dumb contest. It's all about Max. Even going to the roof was about showing off, not about saving Kate. I'm going to make sure nobody at Blackwell is fooled by your woe is Max act. Get ready. Get ready. Maxime, Maxime Pop here, sorry I haven't got in touch sooner. I know you're upset, but your mum and I know you did everything you could to save that girl. Some things were just out of our control. And if you want to come back home now to relax and maybe go to a high school around here, the door is wide open. Thanks, Pop, it's been intense here, but I'm not ready to come home. Talk later. So there's the truck. So yep, I don't know where that is. When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but shrugged when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Oh no, that was it. So today I finally found out what was in David's secret files, and I admit I expected it to be worse. I'm relieved that it wasn't. So maybe I'm going easier on him than I should. No surprise that he had detailed files on Kate and Rachel, listing their whereabouts along with surveillance pics. David isn't off my shit list yet, but he's a damn good investigator. I'll give him that. It's clear that Frank and Rachel had some kind of relationship, and I don't think Chloe is going to be very happy to hear that. She needs to start waking up. We all do. When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but shrugged when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Maybe I'll never get to see the David that Joyce loves so much. She and Chloe really let him have it, though. This was the first time I saw them bond since we were kids. Suddenly, I couldn't take it anymore either, and I kinda blew up. It was like a torrent that felt awesome. I've been wanting to rip into David like that myself for a long time. I figured worst case scenario, hello power rewind, but I wanted Joyce to know the depth of his weird paranoia. She looked so sad and angry when I told her about the photos of Rachel and Kate. Not to mention the home surveillance. Joyce kicked his ass out of the house, to Chloe's glee. Despite David's evidence in the bracelet, Chloe refused to believe Rachel was involved with Frank. This is a part of Chloe I don't much like. She gets so damn petulant even if she doesn't get her way. Or if she hears something she doesn't like. Serious denial. I get why, but that doesn't make dealing with it any easier. So I threw my hands up and suggested we check out Frank's RV. I knew that would piss Chloe off and she would do anything to find out what kind of relationship he had with Rachel. But first we had to get the damn keys to the RV, which meant going into the Two Wheels diner and bouncing like a rewind pinball between Frank, Nathan and Officer Berry, and fucking with all of them. I'm still dizzy about how I pulled it off. Yay for Max. Sometimes I feel like I'm just cheating at life. I didn't really pinball. I had a normal conversation with the cop. I was bitching at Nathan.
This is so creepy.
And I rewound shitloads of times.
Tornadoes, snowfall, eclipses, now dying animals? What is going on here?
I should have known. The amazing
Here we
Spider
go.
Max.
I couldn't have done it without Frank. Now let's get in and out.
Watch the dog.
You'll need this, Max. On your mark, get set. Throw!
Throw towards... No, throw it in the parking lot.
Get the treat, boy!
I think we just made that dog our bitch. Get it?
Now we can snoop in peace. But let's not waste time.
I could have thrown it towards the road, but
Doggy is busy now, but he might come back.
if I'd thrown that towards the fucking road, I'd have killed the dog.
Damn, I thought my room was a shithole.
You're not a creepy drug dealer.
Frank has issues, but he's not creepy. At least I didn't think so until I saw him with Rachel's bracelet. Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy! Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond?
Yes, we'd be tearing up the highway. And you'd probably want me to kiss you again. Chloe, we're on a schedule. We need clues about Rachel.
I know. Just daydreaming.
We'll get out
You
of
scope
it.
the area
Zip,
while I
nada,
hack
nothing.
this computer for info.
Oh, that's just their
Frank
dog.
is almost Pompidou? For reals? That's a poodle's name. I think the doggy likes his bone more.
Baseball bat.
I doubt Frank is trying out for the Arcadia Bay Brewer. The archetypal filthy guy dishes. Good to know Frank has a knife lying around.
Crappy Wi-Fi out here. Must take him days to
And a
download porn.
baseball
Yuck. Frank must spend all his drug money on baggies. Recycle, dude. Of course Frank gets the munchies. Nice rig. Glad Frank treats something here with respect. How can somebody live like this?
Wrong button.
Okay, this vent is loose. I need something to pry it open.
Whoa, what the
The
hell
knife.
is he doing with that dog?
Stop it. This is almost as good as a set of keys. My blade will open any portal. Oh man, Rachel and Frank's dog. I don't know if I should be touched or disturbed.
Hope you read this first thing in the morning. Sorry about last night. I was being a monstrous bitch and I took it out on you and poor Pompidou. There's a lot of weird shit going on in my life and sometimes I feel like I'm never gonna get out of Arcadia Bay. Thank God for you. You're one of the best things I have here and I smile when I think of us together. Let's just drive out of here forever. Love you always. Heart. R.A.
I'm glad Rachel got to drive this beast. She looks genuinely happy. Rachel really did hang out with Frank. I'm learning more about Rachel than I want to know. Trouble in paradise.
That was not cool what you did, and don't blame the drugs. You actually scared me and I thought you'd never chill out. I've never seen you act that way and the next time will be the last. I'm a Leo and we don't look back. I care about you, us, so maybe we need to break our routine. Yeah, I would close the vent, Max.
Ooh, Frank's stash.
I cannot believe he would wear a collar.
That's almost cute to see Frank posing with his dog. No more secrets. Too bad I don't have my Frank Bowers decoder ring. Are these for Frank, or is he selling them? Or both? That's a pretty extreme lighter.
Oh, lighter.
Is Frank going to deal online now?
Huh. That was a
You didn't
poster.
tell me you took photos of Frank in action.
Frank must have a reason to keep a police radar nearby. That would be so cool to take this baby on the road with Chloe.
Come on, steal the RV, steal the RV.
Can't quite picture Frank and Chloe drinking beer and hanging out. No prize here.
Well, I think that's about it then.
That makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me. Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years. My mother gloms onto stepfucker. Now Rachel betrays me.
Chloe, Rachel is missing. Nobody betrayed you.
Bullshit! Who hasn't? Fuck everybody!
Chloe!
I bet they were lovers. I bet they weren't friends.
Chloe, you can't keep blaming me and everybody for every